Many of you have been asking us, what can you do to protect yourself? Is there a way to check on doctors that you and maybe your family use? Well, tonight, the consumer information you need to know before you see any doctor.
I was seeing patient after patient who had been horribly harmed by a number of doctors.
Dr. Scott Lederhouse's love for medicine has now turned into a mission for patient safety.
Saw it firsthand, saw it secondhand in the patients. It's just been horrible.
For more than 30 years, Dr. Lederhouse was a neurosurgeon at a top hospital in California. He sits on the National Association for Medical Ethics and lobbies politicians for tougher medical laws. He tells me via FaceTime there is a fundamental breakdown when it comes to getting rid of bad docs, and it should concern every patient out there. I've
been involved in a case that they've been now investigating for close to 7 years. And meanwhile, the doctors are still operating, doing the same thing they were doing before.
That's the same accusation hundreds of patients are making against Dr. Atiq Durrani, who's charged with performing unnecessary surgeries and facing hundreds of civil lawsuits. The one agency that tracks a medical professional's employment record is the National Practitioners Data Bank. The only problem is it's up to the hospital or medical office to self-report. Dr. Lederhouse says only about 40% of hospitals all across the country ever report a problem doctor, so the cycle continues.
Everything is a blank slate. If a doctor has had problems, leaves voluntarily, goes to another hospital, the hospital down the street might know that the doctor has had some questionable history, but because there's nothing in writing, there's nothing been formally declared, that doctor is free and clear to go wherever they choose.
That's where you come in. The only sure way to have a doctor investigated is by reporting the physician to the state medical board.
If they come before this board, it will be an act of God for them to keep their license if they are acting egregiously.
I drove to Columbus recently and sat down with Robert Giacalone, the president of the Ohio Medical Board. He tells me every single complaint is looked into. Most are minor, things like bedside manner that don't require action. But when necessary, cases are investigated by their 20 investigators spread out all over the state of Ohio.
There are others that are obviously significant that affect patient safety. Those come in and those are significantly addressed.
In 2017, more than 5,000 complaints were made to the Ohio Medical Board. The board took disciplinary action against 159 medical professionals. 118 of those were doctors. 30 physicians had their license revoked. 25 were suspended.
This board has zero tolerance for people that harm the public, for events involving sexual misconduct. That is not happening here.
The Ohio Medical Board found out about Dr. Durrani in 2013. By November of that year, his license was suspended. 4 months later, in March of 2014, his license was permanently revoked. Giacalone says the board, which is made up of 9 doctors and 3 consumer advocates, including himself, puts patient safety before protecting questionable physicians every single day. But he says they have to know about a problem before they can get rid of a problem. And do your homework.
The Marquee is great, but you're not getting treatment from the Marquee. You're getting treatment from the healthcare provider. And if he or she is coming up short, it doesn't matter what the Marquee says.
All right, so here's another great tool we found. If you go to the Ohio Medical Board's website, you can actually just type in a doctor's name and you can see if they're licensed to begin with and if they've had any board action against them. It's super easy to use, packed with information if there's a doctor who's had a problem in the past. And you can also file a complaint if maybe you're unhappy with a physician or any other medical professional. Hope that helps.